Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. My name is Ryder. I'm some random kid with a car. And today's update is going to be a little quick and short, but it is definitely a big one. As you can see, the car is no longer on jacks and sitting on tires. This video is a little different today because when I was filming and working on this, my mics were not charged and it was very loud just in general with all the talking and noise and just all of that. So it was hard to get any good audio. So I figured I could just do it this way, kind of pop in and talk over and just overall kind of say how it's been going. But when we were working on it, we were working on two major things that day and actually kind of turned into three. The first one is obviously the suspension, and that's why the car is now sitting how it is. The suspension's brand is TN. I'm not sure exactly which model or anything, but I was told when Tim bought these, because these are Tim's, he's letting me borrow them until I can buy my own, which is incredibly generous. And thank you again, Tim. But yeah, these are TN suspension. I don't know exactly what model, but when I was told they were 1,500 around there, they were pretty expensive, but they're really nice quality, and it has my car sitting exactly how I want it. Yeah, enough talking. I'll roll the clips of me putting in the suspension. And I'm actually very proud because I pretty much put in the suspension all by myself, besides a little bit of help on the first one. And it didn't really take that long. It took about maybe 30 minutes, but I'm going to speed it up and show you all how I did. Yeah, that was me putting in the suspension. Let me know how I did. Obviously, I didn't do too bad if, the car is still standing here and now the suspension scraping on the ground. But I think I did pretty good. And now the car is sitting exactly how I want it to. And speaking of sitting exactly how I want it to, I want to put in the clip of the very first drop down because I was very excited and I think it looks great. So I'll throw in that clip right now.
See, that's not that bad. And it's not gonna be like raised up more than that. But actually, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
And boom, it's looking great. And while we're at it, I'll throw in a couple more clips actually, just some side views and overall how the car is looking right now because I think it is looking spectacular. And boom, that's pretty much how the car is sitting now, and pretty much all I have to say for the suspension. It went pretty smoothly, no big problems or hiccups yet. Um, Mainly the last thing we have to do, and kind of involving that and the wheels, pretty much is get some new rims and get front brake calipers that I actually am ordering. So we are getting there. We're pretty close. So yeah, I'm excited. Next big thing I want to talk about is obviously the headlights and the bumper being back on. The whole front end is pretty much back on, besides the hood, because we still have some things we're going to get into later about the motor. The front bumper, me and my friend installed in about 2 hours. I didn't get any filming done because it was kind of in like a short period of time and it was on Easter, so we weren't really worried about that. But yeah, we just got it all done. And for us doing it by ourselves, I had my dad fact check it when he get home. We did pretty good. So I'm excited about that. Thank you, Joshua. Next thing I want to talk about is our big leak and the big main problem still left with the motor. That is this leaking pipe that is leaking coolant and not allowing for this to open up and basically distribute coolant to the rest of the motor, to the point where the whole car is like smoking out this entire garage, to the point where we can't even breathe slash see. You have to get the blowers and everything and let it air out for like 5-10 minutes, and that sucks. So we're also going to purchase a new radiator too. That and the calipers I have purchased and are on the way, so those will be coming soon. Those again will both be easy installs, at least I hope. But yeah, the main problem is this pipe right here. Our first problem is that this one is bent on the side. Sorry, Mike. Yeah, this one is bent on the side. And now our problem is that we think the new one we put in doesn't have O-rings because this is the new motor we bought. And I don't think it has the right O-rings, so it's not getting that vacuum tight seal. And this piece really just goes in right behind the wiring harness and kind of down into the motor, so it distributes coolant to the rest. It does suck though, because as I was working on suspension, that's what Tim and my dad were doing. It takes a lot of time because you have to have one person up here and one person down there and have to like jumble it all through and get it through. So it is a very tedious and annoying part to deal with, but it at least gets done and we don't have to take the whole motor out or anything. The last other little part I wanted to talk about is that we were getting so excited and making such good progress that everybody was kind of excited. So we went out and also bought a new battery. It's clean, new, mindless bracket, but yeah, no. So now the car could turn on and run. Right now we're really just kind of turning on the battery, making sure everything works, and everything's looking good. The only problem is that on the passenger side window, we learned that the motor is dead pretty much, and now it won't roll down. But that seems to be the only real problem I've noticed on the inside and the battery, not battery, but like electrical kind of side. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all the new updates I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day. As always, I'm some kid with a car, and I hope you've been enjoying this journey. It's been very fun, and until next time. And once again, the new and probably the newest video that will come out after this is a new radiator install in this new part, which this might be hard to film, but at least the radiator will be pretty easy. Yeah. But yeah, with all that being said, have a wonderful day. As always, bye bye.